This is a Taurus polymer pistol. This is the Public Defender, the Judge. Now, I've embossed it in black here, and you can see what I've done. I've also done the top. I have not done Taurus on this side. I just wanted to show you real quick what I'm doing. I've just got some basic model paint here, and I've got some paint thinner. All right, I've cut up some rags, so I took a little piece of a foam paintbrush and cut it off so I can dip it in here, and I'm just going to emboss this with it, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So we're going to come right across the Taurus name. You can see that. We want to get it right down inside there. We want to just kind of squiggle it around a little bit. Make sure we get good coverage in there all the way around. Not a lot, doesn't take much here. Get it in there. All right, so that is what we want to do with it. Just put it in there some. Now, we're going to take a rag with this rag does not have any paint thinner on it, and we're going to gently wipe across the top of it here. We want to remove some of the paint from it. I want to just lightly dab it. You want to remove it all from inside the writing of Taurus, just a little bit. So I've pretty much got what's wet off of it. Now, I'm going to grab another rag here. I've got several. Each section that I've done, I've used a new rag on, okay? So I'm going to take my rag, I'm going to put just a little bit of the paint thinner on it here. And then I'm going to gently wipe across the edges first. And you see it comes right off. I'm going to try not to get on the inside yet where we put it inside the Taurus writing. Nice and slow. Just work it off of the gun. And maybe you guys can see in the S there. So I got a little bit too much out of the S. So I'm going to put a tiny bit back. What I've done is I put my paint in the top so I can dip it in there lightly. I may just put it back in all of it. Not quite as dark as I wanted it to be inside there. We're going to leave it for just a minute here, let that set in a little bit. Maybe just a little bit of heat from the heat gun. Not a lot of heat, just a small amount of heat there. Now let's try it again with our rag with a little bit of paint thinner on it. Another clean rag. These very bold, thick letters here, a little bit harder to do. It was really easy to do the ones on the top and on this side, but you can see how pronounced those are. We're going to dry it a little bit more. Not a lot of heat. Now we're going to wipe across the top. A little bit more of the paint thinner, nice and fresh. I really want Taurus to stand out there. A little bit more around this T we need to get off of here. There. A little bit more heat, not much. All right. You can still see it's a little wet in the corners a little bit, but turned out nice. Looks really good on there. I like the look of it, so we'll let that sit and just dry for a few minutes. So if you want to emboss your guns, do it at your own risk, but it's an easy way to do it. It lasts for a long time. It handles cleaning and so forth with the firearm. You can still remove it though. You take your paint thinner and you can get down in there and get it out and remove it if you want to. But for me, I like the look of the gun, makes it a little bit different. So if you're interested in embossing your firearms, there's an easy, quick way to do it. Remember guys, be safe, be a responsible adult. Don't push your responsibility off onto a child. Buy gun locks and gun safes, secure your firearms, prevent accidents. Take care everybody.